love this part.
I have something to say.
You can dance right here.
To all of you.
It's beautiful.
Didn't you hear me? How the mighty has fallen. You got God, but look at you now, Brittany.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Guys, come on, please. All right, Brittany says she wanted to say something, so give her a couple minutes to say it.
Yeah, her name is Evangeline Williams, and she was transferred from... You're kidding me? You put me on hold to tell me you can't give out that kind of information? Thanks for nothing.
I thought one of the nurses took your cell phone.
Oh, I give her a choice. Either let me keep my phone or have to explain why everything in this place is trashed.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, now you've made your call. Would you please lie back down?
No, I'm leaving.
Look, do I have to remind you were unconscious? When you came in here, your EKG was showing signs of irregular heartbeat. You're still dropping PVCs. That means your heart is not functioning normally. You need to stay here at least overnight.
My EKG's fine.
You're wasting your
PVC's...
breath, Doc.
He won't listen. He's not changing his mind.
You're siding with him?
He wants out. Let him go.
But you drew my blood hours ago.
Does this look like a flu night to you? You're just going to have to wait. Miles.
Marty.
What was that about?
What are you doing here?
I work here.
I mean the emergency room.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be short. I came to check on Nora Hannon.
District attorney.
Yeah, she's a really good friend of mine, and she very nearly died tonight.
I'm sorry. Is she going to be all right?
Yeah. Thank God they've actually already released her, so... what are you doing here?
Jessica's going to die if she doesn't get a liver donor. I'm a blood relative, and I can't get anyone in here to tell me if I'm a match.
I'm just as concerned about Jessica as you are, but... Look, they are testing a lot of people, so... I'm sure the lab, it's just backed up.
Don't they understand Jessica's time is running out?
You're awake. Okay, I've decided what you need is a good laugh. So, I got a portable DVD player. Just about every comedy movie they had. Also, I got you pretty much every trashy gossip magazine that they had on the rack. In case you want to catch up on Brangelina and Olsen twins, not that they're foursome.
Natalie, could you do me a favor?
Well, sure, honey.
Could you take down these pictures? I can't. The ones of Jamie, they're Antonio's.
Jess. Honey, what's his is yours.
No, that sweet little face is just not right. They belong in Antonio's place. They're his.
Jess.
No. His family's not my family anymore.
Today, the role of Antonio Vega will be played by Robert Montano.
You spoke to Jessica.
Good question. What does that mean?
I talked to the person in her bed, and I heard a lot of bull. But the person saying it wasn't any Jessica I know. The woman I fell in love with is gone. And I don't want anything to do with the woman who's taken her place. You want her? Someone who lies and cheats and walks all over the feelings of an innocent little girl. Well, she's all yours. But you're going to do one thing for me first.
Say what you need to say.
Thanks, Cole.
You know, maybe we're just a little sick of listening to what Brittany has to say.
Unless she wants to tell us she's transferring out.
What are you still doing here? Your posse left.
Thought I'd stick around, referee the cat fight.
There's not going to be a fight. I was cute. Yeah.
Look, you can all go on hating me, okay? That's fine. I did something horrible.
Which something are you talking about?
I just want to have my say. And all I'm asking is for you to listen to me. I just want to tell you that I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, I heard what happened at the Christian studio. How bad is it?
Evangelina's in a coma. That's how bad it is.
If you leave now, you're going to have to sign a form releasing the hospital of any responsibility.
Okay, fine. Go get your form. I'll sign it.
You don't know what he's been through.
I know what it's like to hate hospitals.
Look, doctor, I can walk and I can see straight, and that is good enough for me.
All right, look, if you feel dizzy, if you get short of breath, if your heart is racing, if you feel anything weird at all, will you promise me you'll come back?
Definitely, and you can check my EKGs again and PVCs.
All right.
Thanks for backing me up.
You have a right to handle this your way, even if you're making a mistake.
Baby, I don't know what happened, but I am sure that it can be fixed.
Natalie, I screwed up. And it wasn't just one thing. I've been screwing up over and over and over again, and I've been lying about it. And then once they told me I had cancer, I couldn't do it anymore. And it all just came out.
What did?
I told Antonio the truth. I told him that I'm in love with Nash.
Antonio, I know how you must feel.
I treated you like a friend. I went out of my way to trust you. I gave you a job and bankrolled your winery. How did it feel to accept all that and then have sex with my wife? What does it feel like, friend? To know that you've destroyed my marriage and taken away the woman I love?
You're in love with Nash, and you told that to Antonio?
I didn't want to love Nash. And the day that I married Antonio, I didn't. I swear I didn't. I thought what I was feeling were Tess's feelings. I did everything that I could to shut him out, to push Nash away, but he found his way to my heart anyway.
Couldn't have been easy holding all of that in.
No, it wasn't.
If you want to talk to me about it, you can.
After I was integrated and I stopped having those blackouts, I don't know, I felt differently about Nash. I don't know. At first I just thought it was Tess's memories and we had Bree together and he was such a good father. But then, it hit me. Whatever it was, I was a totally different person. The feelings that I was having were mine. They weren't Tess's. And then I had them both, and I loved them both, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh, baby, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. Antonio's the most wonderful person in the whole wide world, and I hurt him so bad.
I know what you're going through.
Natalie, I don't think that you do.
I know what it feels like to love two men at the same time. When I thought Christian was dead, I fell in love with John. And then when Christian came back...
Natalie, when you found out that Christian was alive, you kept both men at arm's length. You didn't hide or pretend.
I know, but that was the only way I could handle it. I was really mad at both of them.
You didn't betray them, Natalie. I did.
So what you're saying is you didn't just tell Antonio that you're in love with Nash. You told Antonio that you cheated on him too.
I don't know how to talk about it. We'll try.
It sucks. For everyone. But we never wanted to hurt you, Antonio.
Except when you were doing my wife.
No, not even then. Hey, how does it feel, huh? Feel pretty lousy? You feel embarrassed? You feel alone? Well, welcome to my world, because I've been the odd man out for months now. I just didn't know that Jessica was going to...
Leave me?
No, fall in love with me. I just wish this could have ended more civilized.
For who?
I can't make this better for you, Antonio.
Don't bother. It's done. But thanks to you, I have to go home now and try to explain to Jamie that Jessica may die. But even if she doesn't, that Jessica's never coming home. And this is after I swore to Jamie up and down that Jessica really loved her and wanted to be a mother.
I don't like hurting kids. I'm sorry, I feel rotten about it.
Good.
You know, I tried to leave Jess. After I tried to leave Tess. I tried to give you space to enjoy your happy little nuclear family. That's why I kept leaving town.
But you always kept coming back.
You kept bringing me back. Think about it. Dinner with the family? You invested in my vineyard to give me a job at the club? I tried to stay away from you.
Not hard enough.
Oh, all right, you're right. You're right. It's all my fault. Okay? I put my happiness ahead of your happiness. I'm sorry.
How many times?
How many... What?
How many times did you have sex with Jess? It wasn't once in a heat of passion, was it? It went on and on, didn't it? Didn't it? Okay, so if I fill this out, then that means I'm good to go, right?
Go to Dr. Miller and see what she says.
Right. You know, for what it's worth, I don't think the doc was keeping you here to make money for the hospital.
Good, because I'm uninsured.
That wasn't my point.
I thought you were on my side.
I am. You know, there's a group out there that may want you dead.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
So you up for taking care of yourself?
I'll be careful.
Well, careful would be staying here in the hospital, letting these people look after you until you're 100%.
Look, John, Evangeline almost died, and nobody in this damn place is telling me how she's doing. I have to get to her, man.
I know, but the doctors say we're just getting in their way, Chris. But as far as security goes, I got a guard 24/7 outside Evangeline's room at the clinic.
I have to see for myself.
You know, she means a lot to me, too.
No, matching Jessica to a donor is not as easy as finding someone with the right blood type, Mr. Lawrence. We also have to do something called HLA testing, and that takes a lot of time.
Jessica doesn't have that.
Paige, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
You're welcome.
And look, I'm going to be out of town tonight, but if you do find a donor, would you please call me on my cell?
Of course.
Thanks.
Thanks for making her talk to me.
I didn't make her do anything. I asked her nicely. Look, I'm just as concerned about Jessica as you are. She's my best friend.
I'm just so worried about her. She's young. She has a little baby.
I know. The waiting is excruciating.
Why don't we wait together? I'll buy you dinner.
I can't. I have to be somewhere tonight.
Where?
Cherryville.
What's in Cherryville?
Well, I'm helping to organize a support group for people living with lupus.
You're amazing.
No, I'm not.
No, you are. You have a heavy-duty career. You're raising your son all by yourself, and you find the time to help people that you don't even know.
Well, those people and I may be strangers, but we have one big thing in common. We all have lupus.
Look, what happened with Henry wasn't all his fault. It was sort of mine, too.
Sort of? Oh, please.
Okay, you know what? I hear you. It was all my fault. I let him do my homework, and I made him write my papers, and then I treated him like crap, so he snapped. But you know, I didn't know he would do that. I didn't know he was so upset.
Yeah, because she's been treating people like that since junior high. None of them went to psycho.
Really?
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you all know I went to see Henry's parents, and I told them I was sorry. And I wanted to tell all of you, too.
Aww, she's like a totally different person now. It's like her brush with death with like a total makeover.
I've heard better apologies from politicians.
Yeah. You know what, Britt? We don't buy it. You're on your own.
Yeah.
They've already transferred her to a long-term care facility. But I can't go until I fill out my stupid forms. I don't know any of her insurance information. And they won't tell me where they put her purse.
Look, this stuff can wait.
Yeah, try telling the nurse that. The sooner I get this done, the sooner I can go to my sister and fill out more forms.
You talk to your mother?
Yeah. I called her.
How's she taking it?
Really bad. But at least she's on her way over. You know, Vange, she's the strongest person I've ever known. Which drove me crazy sometimes. But seeing her in there like that, maybe with brain damage. You know what? But I've got to be the strong one. I've got to get everything done and done right, just like she would do. Stupid parent.
No.
I'm just...
It's all right. You never told me that you were sick.
Because I'm not. I've been in remission for a long time, and I know how to live with it.
So you knew about this condition for a while?
Since I was a teenager. Actually, the people here at this hospital helped me turn my life around, and I'm hoping, to do the same for the people in Cherryvale. No woman can resist a hero, especially when he rides in and rescues her.
I don't want to hold you up.
Okay. Hey.
What's he doing here?
Jessica Vega is his niece, so, he wanted to see how she's doing.
I can never keep track of that stuff. Actually, when I was waiting for news on Evangeline, I went over to the lab to see if I could get tested, maybe help those guys out.
That was really nice of you.
Unfortunately, because of all the skin grafts, my immune system's been compromised or something like that. How you doing?
Oh, good. Putting one foot in front of the other.
Is that your way of saying you're still thinking about Truman? There's nothing more you could have done.
I know that. Rationally, I just... For some reason, I'm having trouble getting past it.
Look, Britt, we get how sorry you are that you kicked someone like Henry. Kicked him so hard, he didn't care whether he lived or died. But what about all the other stuff you did? Yeah. How about apologizing to all the other people that are still around? No. The people who were able to hack it in silence while you yucked it up with Amy, Amber, and the rest of your pod squad.
Yeah.
Don't they deserve apologies too?
Yeah.
What, you want me to apologize for every mistake I've ever made? Yeah, I do. And you could start with your favorite target. Star.
Yeah. Let's start there.
According to you, you fought your love, or whatever, with all you had. But what you and Jess had together was so hot and pure that you just couldn't keep your hands
shut up!
Excuse me!
Shut up! You want to hear my side? You want to hear what I'm thinking? Here it is. You ready? What were you thinking?
That my marriage vows meant something.
Your marriage vows? Grow up. I gotta think about my family. Now, I care about you and your daughter, Jamie. I do. I probably care too damn much. But this has been going on for too long. Jessica has chosen. I love her, and she's in love with me.
You son of a bitch. You stole my wife.
I stole your wife. I asked her not to marry you. I tried to stop the wedding. You remember that? I begged her not to go through with it.
But she did. And she chose.
How could she choose? She didn't even know who she was. But you were so wrapped up in your fantasy, the perfect little family that you're always going to have, that you paid no attention to what was going on with...
That's not true. She stopped the wedding and went to you. She told you it was over, and when she turned back around, she was at peace with it.
How could she have been at peace with it? Huh? You think she had time to come to peace with it in front of everybody she's ever known at the altar? The only reason I let her marry you is because she swore to me. She swore to me that she was Jessica. That Tess was gone, and all of Tess's memories were gone.
I can't believe I did the same thing Mom did.
What are you talking about?
You weren't here when her marriage to Dad broke up. She had cheated on him with this man named Sloan Carpenter.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. It was awful. I hated her so much for doing that. And I felt like, she didn't give me or Joey or Kevin even a second thought, and I swore when I grew up I would never do something like that.
You and Mommy share the same illness.
Yeah, well, try telling that to Antonio or Jamie. That sweet little girl, it broke her heart.
I don't know what to say.
I do. I should never have married Antonio. I shouldn't have. I knew there was something wrong in the back of my mind. I knew that there was something wrong.
But you loved Antonio. I know you did.
Of course I did. We had built this life together before I realized that I was sick. And I didn't want to sacrifice that for feelings that I knew that they were just going to go away, and everybody was rooting for us, the storybook ending, and I really wanted that too. I don't know, I couldn't put it into words though. Maybe if I had have.
Baby, people make mistakes.
Yeah. And people get hurt. I just couldn't ask Antonio to go through this with me, I couldn't ask him to be my rock. I have taken so much from him. I've given him nothing. You must hate me. You must think I'm awful. Worse than Nikki or Tess. I mean, they were fragments, they were symptoms, but I'm the real thing, I'm the real bitch, I'm the real monster. If I die of cancer alone, I'll be getting exactly what I deserve.
Alright. You need to shut up and listen to me. Nobody, not even you, can talk about my sister like that.
Oh, what? You don't like to talk about what you did to Star? Kind of messes with your image as a changed woman?
Langston,
you know what really bothers me?
Langston.
What did Star ever do to you? Did you have a lot of fun putting together a little slideshow about her parents?
I'm sorry.
Well, that's bull. And you stand here with her, cheering her on?
Because I'm so sick and tired of all of this, Langston. I mean, come on. Can't it just be all over and done with? You're keeping it going just like she did. Alright, you sent that picture to Henry with her and Garrett. Alright, you sent him over the edge.
What? None of this is my fault. I was just trying to warn Henry.
Trying to what? Trying to score a point against Brittany. That's what you were trying to do. Alright, listen. I got myself in trouble with taking steroids. Alright? And people gave me a second chance. Brittany is trying to change. Why shouldn't she get a second chance? Oh, come on.
No. You're a guy. Maybe you haven't seen this act before. This whole I'm sorry bit is just another thing from Brittany's little bag of tricks.
All right, Langston. What does she have to do?
I want more than words. I want action.
Yeah.
Brittany's so good when she has a project. Like trying to convince your mother and Star's parents that you guys slept together at Winterville. Complicated, but she pulled it off. She tried to make Star look like the slut when it's really...
Could we just all grow up and shut the hell up? If Brittany says she's sorry, then can this just be over? Please?
Are you still looking into Miles's background?
Oh, yeah. I mean, for starters, I know he had something to do with Manning's disappearance.
But I mean, you haven't found anything so far.
We will. All right? We will. Look, off the record, We found an audio tape in the crack house where Manning was last seen. It was of a baby crying, which means Manning was lured there.
Yeah, but that doesn't make Miles anything more than, maybe Spencer's pawn. Look, I know you think I'm too easy on people, and I know you have great instincts, but look, it's just that Miles, he's a little...
Creepy? Nuts? What?
I was going to say eccentric. And just because he is a little odd, it doesn't put him in the same league as Spencer.
Tell me that when you're duct taped to the radiator. All right, just keep your guard up.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means what it means. All right, until we clear this guy, stay the hell away from him.
Have you heard about my sister?
No, I haven't, but I'm going to call right now and find out for you.
Thank you.
But you're in the ambulance for your sister.
They told me I had to fill out all these forms first.
Look, I say you don't have to fill them out, okay? This hospital's not going to forget that Evangeline owes them money, all right?
Right.
Find a way to get it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
How about you let me take you to your sister?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get this show going. You rolling with us?
No, you guys go ahead. There's something I got to do first.
You are in a battle for your life right now. So there is only one person you can focus on, and that is you. You've been carrying around this lie, just like running with ankle weights. But now you're free of the lie, and that's a good thing. So don't screw it up with this guilt. I mean, it's just a waste of time and energy.
So I'm just supposed to be free and easy right now?
No. You are supposed to focus on getting better. I mean, if you want to sit around here and, call yourself a liar and a slut and a whore and...
I didn't say slut or whore.
I'm just paraphrasing. You just need to stop this. I need my sister.
So you're only thinking about yourself, right?
Damn straight. I mean, since I came to this town, I've wanted what you have. First, I thought it was money, things. But then I realized what you really got class. And I want that class. And you still got that class, and I still want it.
Jessica and Tess both died the day they got integrated.
It's convenient for you to think so.
He just didn't want to see it. The Jessica who's laying in that hospital bed is a new woman. She's the mother of my child. I'm in love with her. And I will fight for her no matter what it takes.
I don't want her anymore.
It's not true.
She betrayed me. She hurt my daughter. We were a family for years until you came along. But now, all those memories are dirty. What I remember now are all those times when I walked in and found you and Jess together. The two of you lying to me and Jamie. And it makes me sick.
We're in love with the same woman. And for months now, we've been ripping her in two.
I was a good husband and a good father. You were never a part of it.
No, I wasn't, was I? But I am a good father. And I will be a good husband to Jessica. Antonio, I'm sorry. But in what world could you and I have ever been friends?
You can be sorry in hell.
Hey, what are you doing? Let him go. He's not worth it. It'll be worth it for me. Come on.
Antonio, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. This isn't going to help Jessica.
We're done. Get out of here.
I am sorry.
What happened? I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, let's go see Jess. She needs you.
I don't know what she needs, but it sure as hell isn't me.
When I grow up, I want to be you.
Natalie, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Oh, please, join the club. I mean, I came into this town as a Balsam. Now I'm a Buchanan. I mean, I am so far behind on trying to catch up and figure out what a real family is. I've made so many mistakes.
Me too.
So, okay, I'm gonna shut up and let you call yourself every name in the book, as long as you promise to do it after you're well. And let us handle Antonio. Let us handle everything. Okay. You gotta fight this and win. Because you're my hero.
If Brittany says that she's sorry, then maybe she is. Can we just all grow up and stop this?
Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Your friend always this much of a downer?
If you had her life, you'd be in a home somewhere.
Oh, tough life.
You know, you talk big, but if you really had guts, you'd show it on stage.
I don't do theater.
What was that all about?
Are you really mad at me?
Lexington, I just didn't like that you made it about me. I don't want to get dragged into another thing with Brittany. Just saw her humble act up there and I just went crazy. Nobody ever takes her on, and then all of a sudden she goes, I'm sorry. And we're all just supposed to forget about it? Langston, believe me, I know. I know what it feels like to be the center of attention in a negative way.
I'll be more careful about how I stick up for you.
I'm so lucky to have a best friend like you. I know that. Just, I'm so sick of all this stuff with Brittany. It is such a waste. And look, not only do I have to see them in rehearsal together every day, I have to watch them bond. Well, that sucked.
Well, come on, Brittany. You didn't really expect him to say all is forgiven now, did you?
No. But I didn't really expect Langston to go off on me either.
Well, look on the bright side. You did it. Now nobody can ever accuse you of never saying you're sorry.
Even if they totally don't believe me.
Well, for what it's worth, I believe you.
Her. Yeah? That's so not right. Well, I kind of lost my right to tell him what to do, didn't I? Can we just leave it alone?
I said, is anybody there? You've got to get it together.
That's Lawrence, spelt with a U. I don't know, maybe he's French. Look, anything you got on this guy. And I need it for an interview I'm setting up for tonight. Thanks.
Look, man, you were choking Brennan. I'm not going to let this go. You don't have a choice. If I'd been here 5 minutes later, the guy would have been dead. You're crazy if you think I'm going to let you walk around this place without knowing what made you do that. Come on, man, I'm your brother. Let me help you. You can't help me. Jess and I, we're through.
Throw you some flowers.
Thank you. I told Antonio everything.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
Yeah. I kind of ran into him after.
Is it that bad?
Nah. It'll get better eventually.
I hope I get better.
Scooch.
My dog.
You were gonna get better. Because I won't accept anything else.
Ash. Even if I do get better, things are not going to be easy for us. They're not going to be easy for a really long time.
Because things have been easy so far. At least it'll feel right.
After what we've done, I don't know how anything can feel right again.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Nothing is more important than helping us find Todd.
Where do you have to be anyway?
Need help, lady?
Vicky Jessica told Antonio that their marriage is over. You don't have to hide anymore. We're gonna be together forever.